My name is Hassan Arouni. I'm really glad for Kaya, and I'm glad for the talk to owner through the one and only DJ Bass.
You make a laugh. So when people hear that voice there, it rings a bell. So tell me a little bit about Hassan.
Well, me a former journalist. We work with the BBC World Service for more than 30 years.
Okay.
I've been always want to do either medicine or fashion. But my voice now carried me go into journalism, and that became my passion.
Okay.
So all them my life, all them years, then they want in this way, take control. Now my passion I live for.
Be journalist.
For be a journalist, for be on air, for bring information to people, for take people in concern, bring her on air, and then send her out yonder.
Okay.
So that's me.
All right. And from the word go?
Yes.
From school days?
School days now begin one and go on air.
Okay.
Now SLBC, all BS.
Right. At that time?
Yes. Okay. But the very school days, and then I begin also, I can go to Victoria Park, I go watch them flower them, them butterfly.
The pond,
yes,
fish
I can sit on there, then I think of how for combine colors them for make clothes.
Okay.
But I never learn for so.
All right. That's an interesting one. Again, say what you may, you name na a household name na the world. I believe say in a few personalities and they know we don't talk with, and issues then what I believe say you know like the time for the rebel war, because I remember we've been small, they listen to the BBC, in fact, what the kind of they listen to Focus on Africa, been get one tune first and ding, 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 like then Chris Pickett's in all way.
Yes.
I don't listen to. So how we come about for working at the BBC?
Well, then like where you can sit on DJ Bass, you get a dream.
Yeah.
And you decide, say, I want to actualize that dream there.
Okay.
When I begin working at SLBS.
Yeah.
People that were been listening to me thinking, I remember one of the first few, the person who actually first influenced me for Lago SLBS. He say then play something at SLBS, so old interview of the first Director General of Broadcasting when I've been John Akka. Okay. And that person they will tell me about that, and I've been Abdul Tijan Cole, will later become
ACC boss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He said when I get the same voice.
Okay.
But me not be ever believe, But anyway, eventually I end up, I go there, I meet somebody who listen to me. He say, Kala, can I take you in a studio?
Okay.
Go read for me. While they read in the studio, it's made up through the glass. As he said, the studio don't fool with people there.
All man can look.
They can look.
All right.
They say, one young boy don't care, one small boy don't care. That's what they say that today.
How old were you at, how much were you at that time?
I think around 21 or 22, then can age then they.
All right.
Yes. They say one bobo don't can we get John Akka voice. So they all can see this person.
Okay.
Nine then go then bring so on tape where John Akka been the interview the then Governor General, because then they tell John Akka then been there now SLBS. Yes. We not be get president, a prime minister and governor general.
Okay.
Why you read that interview and so me body me here all tin up, so it's like I hear my own voice.
All right.
So so now from that end the dream begin shape. I did listen this program when in Network Africa one morning. Now I read one song. I think he named Im El Alu.
Okay.
Now be a Jewish song from Israel.
Yeah.
We one singer we name Ofra Haza sing. He don't die now.
Okay.
And that song they been say, if all the door there na the wall lock to you, the door there na heaven not go ever lock to you.
All right.
And I've been telling me I've been young person, I go through stress the way that young person they go through. While listening to that day, I just feel I go lack for work now, yeah.
Okay.
I go lack for able for get the same kind of magic for inspire people there.
Okay.
Now they the dream come. And the interesting thing, the person we play that song that morning, I forget about her all. Of Fabia Quist acting.
Okay.
Years later now the BBC become one of my greatest mentor them.
All right.
And this BNTM, in all well, it gets some condition we make in order to talk properly,
all right. Okay.
But one day I tell her about this inspiration in this song here what be and I say he signaled to me say he said I me been play that sing day that morning day.
Wow.
Yes. So you see, I just can feel say you get a divine order sometimes where certain things get for happen in your life, then they happen.
Okay.
Things they fall in place where they make it happen.
All right. Okay, so how you still get for work for the BBC?
All right.
Now you're working at the SLBS
Yes.
at that time.
Yeah. So let's fast forward.
Yeah.
1 or 2 years pass.
Okay.
It be happen so quickly. I go London for go study.
Yeah.
For go do my masters.
Okay.
In international journalism.
All right.
The very first day we gonna be orientation. Day 2, then take we round London. After they don't take we round London, show we round. Now they say all man for Fen place where they go for internship.
Okay.
So if you go Fen and for Youssef. Now we scatter.
All right.
Around midday, 1 o'clock. I just the work in London no more. Honestly, it been look so amazing.
All right.
At the work I now reach at the outside Bush House. You know, now I just remember say somebody they work here now. We have a meeting at salon Martin Davis.
Okay.
Martin Davis na the Minka established FM 94, the first FM station at salon. And Martin Miwala
Will they bring some money?
Yes.
Yeah. I think David Vanny, they all be the work day.
Yes.
Is that Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation?
ABC, Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation, 94.1 or something like that. So I go to reception, I ask for her because they do sports.
Okay.
Now Martin Candon, he much open. He said the moment when the phone ring, he immediately talk to the editor Neil Corey.
All right.
Tell her, say, one young guy in a salon, I go lecture bring and can train and for be a sports journalist.
Okay.
Now the phone ring, now me they ask for her up there.
All right.
So now so me 1 foot take reach inside.
So, like you mentioned, it divine to some extent.
Yes.
Your foot can you go maybe somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
So so in the course of that conversation, I tell the editor, say, I need for do 2 weeks internship in January.
All right.
He say you go get her.
Okay.
So I go January. The team starts. Now been Monday to Friday.
Okay.
But then me the work weekend. Friday, now the man tell me say, what you can do the weekend?
Now supposed to be the report on at that time or
no
in general?
No, I not be even to do any of them thing in there because I've been working at ABC. I've been to read news.
All right.
I start to do foreign currency. I go to them money changer them, then bank them. I do foreign currency reports. Them kind of thing in there. I've been even get one small music show.
All right.
So you know like Jawe, this wonderful Jawe.
Yeah.
At some point I car across. I be coming up is a big spin.
Okay.
Now big and say come me go they talk you the spin.
All right.
Now so Jawe say if you want foot go inside broadcasting.
Okay.
You know. So you see one thing where I look back and I make anything you do, you for do and diligently.
Yeah.
That first 5 days there, I work really hard. Anything they give me for do,
You did one.
I did do I defending for do.
Okay.
The man notice. Friday night he tell me say, this weekend what you did do? I say, well I just can relax, this, that. Now I say if you not get anything for do, can't see what you would do Saturday.
Okay.
But you don't need for camp.
All
That's
right.
why he left the talk. Saturday morning I go there. Around 4 o'clock, he called the office. He asked them if I did it. They tell him, I say yes. Now he come. Where he come, he pass like he can't check things there. Where the off, he the left. Now he say, oh, if you want go now, how you can go? Me where I can go now, one station where they near the place.
Okay.
Waterloo Station,
Yeah.
not Waterloo, Charing Cross. Now I say, but me, I park by Waterloo Station, I can give you ride halfway.
All right.
When they cross the bridge, now I ask you, what you want to do where you done, you cause
You in town.
I begin making, no. Now she go like for work for we. I say, of course, a dream come true.
Oh.
He say, where I done because like come back. What I done, work not been there. He
Okay.
say, we full, but go they can't check.
Yeah.
And so he begin give me one shift. Then I begin get small like 1 month contract. But every time they give me work, I dey work
You did
like
one.
Chris man.
All right.
You know, once I work one department when them in called talks. When I work now for take interview the way other person don't do or you go do, you the cut them, you write around them so that then language services they were not to English. You the put a publish them,
All right.
then can able use that in the reader.
Okay.
So at some point when they can read, then reporting and then Somalia, then call me name. The Somali then they ask if me not Somali.
Okay.
The Tanzanian then they ask if me not Tanzanian.
Okay.
You know. But of course when I begin go on air properly, plenty Sierra Leone and themselves can they ask, not Tanzanian, not Somalia. I
But
think the
could
name,
I live saying a salon person?
no, I think the name can confuse people as well. Then some they say they talk differently. But I'm not sure say they talk different because I don't make any conscious effort.
You get a special voice where you come on air, everybody know this is Hassan. And sometime at the BBC, you be work like fast, focus on Africa. Why? How did it happen? Is it because they doing well or what?
I think things don't just combine.
Okay.
Because that woman I mentioned, say for Fabia, I remember very early in my career where I actually begin going there. It been there all the way in Equatorial Guinea.
Okay.
Now he sent postcard for me. He begin list the program the way he listened to me that weekday.
All right.
Now, you know, he congratulates me. This woman have been the first woman, African woman when I West Africa correspondent for the BBC, been based in Abidjan. So then thing they been they happen. Then on Focus, I think because I've been hardworking, they begin put me a lot.
All right.
I mean, at the first post we been they do, I can come out do Network Africa when I breakfast show. Then I can do Focus
on Africa.
But you
5 after 3.
Yes. Then you change your style because the two programs they get different style, and it not be easy for make that transition day.
All right.
May not be the first will be able to do them.
Okay.
But I'll be always willing for work. I'll be enjoy the work. You know, you enjoy work, it become a passion, it work like Chris.
Right.
And now they tell young people and say, no work like Chris. You forget work-life balance.
Talking to you like senior people, I mean, which moments inside the broadcast you go see one of the moments that we could think about, whether reporting certain news or reading certain news?
I go say if I talk about Salon, for example, the war where you mentioned, I remember the morning we Pakabadengo, Abuja.
Yeah.
And I've been the 10 and we don't come through some really traumatic time. I know you remember, you know, I've been one of the 10, either January 6 or one of the other. It's been really, really traumatic for me.
So we get May 8th, you know.
They mean Boku.
Yeah.
But that particular morning, they mean get very, very important talks in Abuja.
Okay.
You know. That morning, they now play this song by Labi Sifre, Something Inside So Strong.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, even we say we do on there, you know what I'm saying, you feel it. You feel it when people.
Some water go and come on inside, yeah.
Like how they feel now.
Emotion, like,
yes.
You feel the song.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it relate to something.
It relate to something, you know? And it concerns you and your people.
Yeah.
I played that song the entire morning, all Sunday. Not you ever know what they do, whose impact is people really. I remember years to me, Sierra Leonean, if you don't go Manchester, I don't do in masters, book them. To me, he say you play this song here one morning. He say me I've been refugee in Liberia.
Yeah.
He said that thing they give me hope.
Okay.
And I then can't see them. You know, like that morning I've been really the cry. You the cry, but you the wait you go on there because you don't want to let you come in and feel say you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know? Okay. Now again, Hassan, you know, like a senior journalist, like I say, most of what you in Africa and like the BBC and the Western media, like controlled by the media, and waiting a while they talk. You go see issues like the Gaza war. Maybe the BBC Israel go allow them for Gaza. What do you think about that? That's BBC, CNN. What do they call them? The Western media. You know, senior journalist.
Yeah. That's in the way personally. It pained me so much that for a long time now, I not watch news.
Okay.
Because why the
Sierra Leone or the international?
I know you watch the international news because I feel the trauma of, for me, which I feel say, na something not right.
Okay.
You know, and nothing way, of course, all that they happen when I don't left BBC. But nothing way, I know say amongst plenty of me former workmates there, now big traumatic team back.
All right.
So now me take that day. It's painful for see, and not look right.
Is it that they don't report the reality or not waiting the one reports for the people in back?
I don't know. I'm not going to be able to talk for them now while I don't left there. you know. But why they say they pay me?
Why been out and they produce? Now then they tell you waiting for do.
No.
Okay.
Especially outside me been the work, but most of them nobody know they tell una with you. Una the kind of morning. I wish one day we don't spend time with we.
Okay.
Una the kind of morning.
Well, I go there once. I go visit there with a friend. And a London day, you know. I see you get a lot of studios there. You get cited, like you mentioned, cited, and the different news, and they come from different places, you know. Yeah.
Nobody know they tell you waiting for cover.
Okay.
Una team the kind of morning editorial meeting. Una get reporter all over the continent or outside. Then they send story them, suggestion them.
Yeah.
You know. Una say they read. Una say get una contact them. All man get area the way get connection.
All right.
Me place like Salone, Liberia, South Sudan, Gambia. Sometimes the listeners themselves they watch online, you know, social media, and that's why they get me information.
Okay.
Una all the camp at that meeting day, una can put story there, una feel say worth reporting. Now like market, all man is selling your story. But nobody know the sit down pa una say na their story. The one or two tell away some people that we don't understand, then give them job as boss, then can't try for do that. We, especially at African service, we can resist there.
Okay.
We can fight with it. You know, we tell a gang, me, Bola Mosuro, David Amano, you been get Uboku, Penny Dale. We been get gang, they will always defect with them. I will not agree.
They revolt.
Yes, will not be agree.
So what are the understanding about Western media? And then they will explain.
In what sense?
Like, waiting them one for reports, or waiting all the people they read?
Not always.
Okay.
Because even inside the Britain, and even inside the BBC, big fets kindede.
Okay.
To the extent where journalists then they revolt.
All right.
Then the vexing and so and so then they do. The word and the reports this day, they don't allow we law say, you know.
Okay.
So it's not easy.
All right.
The fet's not easy, even within the organization. Then they.
All right. Okay. I can read some messages. I see a lot of people they watch me, and China Unisa Jalo say good to see Hassan Arouni. Omar Mansari say legendary fellow. Basil David Neka says I really loved I would say right to BBC with Hassan Arouni, or maybe listening when he was presenting BBC Focus on Africa. It was really inspired. He really inspired me to listen to BBC since I heard about his exit from BBC. I don't have much time to listen to BBC. Nyake Kalon says, like that, no work like Chris, now forget work-life balance. I like that. Ahmed Farasin Kamano says, the legendary Hassan Arouni, you are an inspiration to many young people across the world. Daniel Edward Kalembe Koroma say, it's good to know the truth. Abakar Jalo say, Jay from Milan, legend, Met legend. Much respect to both of you. Please, DJ, ask Mr. Hassan, what are the significant goodies have you brought back home? Ahmed Farasin Kamano say, that is it. The narrative is always controlled by the corporate affairs. Abakar Biro Bangura say, Alhamdulillah for seeing this mentor, may you live long. Two big boss on the radio. Gassi Muse, I love Hassan. So I don't know if you gave a response to any one of the one.
I hope so I remember them. But first of all, I just correct Posse. What was it that I DJ Bass, the bigger boss.
I don't agree.
Because
you know,
it don't tell when people they want to talk.
Yeah.
I don't like talk.
And it's the spirit also, because to say the truth, when I mean, I love listening. Again, sometimes it's interesting. One day I'll tell somebody, say, Natty Dave, now somebody who they admire, where they play music, they enjoy, where they small, where they rap. Interestingly now, they enjoy me. So it's just like way I can listen to you, I feel, I say, wow, and say what you mean. Some of us want to be in that position. Like, the whole world listen to you, especially BBC. Say what you mean. So many African issues, and now say if you don't listen a little bit, when you begin focus on Africa, Network Africa, everybody in the morning, Network Africa, you listen when they fall the call, you know, then you come to focus 3 after 5, 5 after 5, is it 5 after 7? Everybody love listening, and your voice good, you're good, so it's a blessing, and I appreciate where you will come with program, you know. Let me take you back. One, during the time for the program I've been to money, you know, be one senior post with them be calling us, being asked most of the people who have been, I mean, what's not be take about down there, what's in the happen now?
You did talk about the presidential debate.
Yeah.
Let's say, first of all, that's one of the most trying times there.
Okay.
The tension what I feel,
wow,
it's not easy for talk. That day I take so because I've been there on some anti-anxiety pills.
Okay.
I don't know how much I take that day before the debate happened. For normal, I keep calm.
All right.
I meditate. I burn me incense there. I pray. You know. For me, debates like that, a chance for on behalf of the people there, you ask the question there where really matter.
Okay.
And then talk the people that were aspirants, then talk in the way you hope see them go able the citizen then go able use for hold them to account.
Yeah.
You know. So I do my own.
Okay.
I left Andy. Yeah. But when that debate they done, it create problem for me.
How?
I've been get people the way they go what they can call trolls on social media.
Okay.
Largely, a lot of people like how I conduct the debate. But you can get people that we can come sometimes, they will just come, they e-word by me, say you've been biased, you were part of a plot for get regime change, and it can pain me bad one because it's not true.
How do the questions be organized? Now you they ask them or them be write them?
Now me self ask them.
Okay.
Now me self write them, and I guard them question it with me life.
Okay.
Let I tell you what happen. Where AYV approach me and agree, say I go do this debate, then civil society come on board.
Okay.
Me agree. I've been get permission from BBC.
All right.
BBC go through rigorous questions with me. Then they finally say, will they allow you for go?
Okay.
If anything go wrong, now you aid go court.
Okay.
We know you get bad name.
Okay.
If you come out fine, we will take the praise.
All right.
So they really make a no say for.
You left to you now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then put on to me, say, now you want for get access to them question.
Okay.
And DJ Base, I make sure, say, now me one get access to them question. Later, you know what happen.
Yeah.
From AYV, then same person, when I be one of una people there, now morning, say, for can help me write question there. I open me laptop, as I the write, instead of opening laptop, he the write.
Okay.
You know, but the person not contribute anything to me question them.
All right.
As I say, I don't done so. I de lock me laptop, he lock in laptop. As he grab where he go so, I open my laptop, I pull all to the walk, I don't walk away, no.
You left you.
I left him, I bring me on them, new one them back.
Okay.
You know, so then they happen in the morning. Around 4 or 5, the same person they cancel and they say, forgive me the question, and I go put an with auto queue. I go back, I change, I get on the old thing them. It go to, I change, I put me on them back.
Okay.
You know.
You be the work with the conscience.
Me conscience.
Yeah.
Then they go put me upstairs that been to money. I did it. Later my sister in Ghana say, then they announce say the thing delay because I got held up somewhere in a traffic. Sister said begin freight say they not don't kidnap me brother.
Okay.
All the time I been to money. When I get people they like Marina Terry, the late he don't die now. Lube, Metzger.
Okay.
They all now they can't.
Metzger.
Yes, now they can't talk to me, you know, and go. I did drink hot water, they calm myself down. I did go over the question and back. I did change the question and back.
Okay.
Whilst I did, now I decide say, what happened in the school? Let me get hot mental. La give them hot mental. Now I write hot mental.
Okay.
While I go to the hall, I go with my laptop. Where the auto queue open. Apart from the introduction, none of me question not in at the auto queue.
Wow. The
So-
full name?
Me not say I don't know what happened.
Okay.
But my laptop been there before me.
All right.
And me question the way I guard with my life been there before
did
me.
it.
Me don't know what in play or not play, me not talk. Me go to question them.
Okay.
After the first round, somebody back on our side will be in the organized actually go buckle me.
Okay.
Push me in a wall. Why me change them question then? I not ever talk this thing in public.
Okay.
You know. Now one other person back, we come on at the same country as this person, where they work for NDI.
Okay.
At that point, I've been the hyper at the shake so. That other person then pull me, bring me some side, begin encourage me to breathe, while I calm down for going to the second half.
Okay.
You know. So I make sure say I got them.
So then me want to ask questions we didn't know.
Now so me feel.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, because if then for don't get the trust in you, say you for able to ask you questions.
Because where the civil society then go decide, say, first of all, this person may want co-moderate the debate.
Okay.
Now civil society say no. One, foreigner not the moderate with debate. Two, now this man one we want for debates. When they decide Randy, now they can't tell me say now you did draw your question, now you want to get access to them question. Yeah. Anything go wrong, now you.
All right. Maybe out of records or experience, how you would ask the question by the job they would know by them past experience, or maybe like this now we're not able to discuss it too, but are they asking questions?
First of all, then give me themes them for cover.
All right.
You know, the one thing we unfortunate will not cover. Now been decide what I write say Abuale the all pledge. Waiting then go do for national cohesion.
Okay.
But they can't stop me say the debates don't go on too long.
All right.
So I not reach Randy. And I think so what's our day now? It be for now be question and will be for very important.
Yeah.
But they not allow me that time they for ask. But then themes then in around them themes they a draw question. I also be they listen to radio waiting they go on like the first question what I ask. Now which one I go do for tackle gender-based violence, violence against women.
Yeah.
And that question they come because that morning they listen to news. I say one man sets fire to one woman. Now McKinney. Now I say gender violence.
Yeah.
Now make her ask.
Okay.
Then in a possible way, I like waka waka amongst people.
All right.
If you know me very well, Kinjimi.
Go to places.
Yes. You go find, if you go to Kinjimi, you call me name.
Yeah.
Then go show you say go to so and so you go see and sit down there.
Okay.
Or now I go know when it come. So I the waka waka among people. I begin the search. I the waiting at the two way you go like for ask them people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now so I get them a question the way I ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Fambul, Helen, welcome again. This is a hot seat, a special edition. We brother right here, Hassan Arouni, a senior broadcaster all over the world. He worked for BBC for 30 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you resign. In fact, what I tell some people in Sage for interview, they say, this man did tongue, he don't resign. I say, in fact, they tell the UK now of a son say he resigned about, is it 6 months ago or so, or before that?
It don't pass,
before
2023.
That. Wow, that's a long time. Anyway,
yes.
So, I mean, now your time of resignation, and then still resign, or how it happened?
They're not still resign. The last few years that the BBC become very, very stressful.
Okay.
We've been constantly fight with people that were in management.
All right.
You know. And you know, when you defer to the person, you say the tire, you say the damage. You know. In my own case, we then begin to shrink because BBC don't reduce considerably.
Yeah.
You know, then begin
cut programs
bad
reduce
one.
people for work, you know. Yeah.
Me own job not been under threat. They know me. You know, they know say I'm hardworking, I'm resourceful, you know. So my job not been under threat. Then tell me all of that. But I've been tired. Then I not ever say this. At the time, and I did that IT we make sometimes, you know, for allow let work stress you or let anything stress you.
Yeah.
I be even develop cancer.
Oh.
So what I look at all the thing and they offer redundancy, you know, they will pay you go. Now I say I go, you know.
Okay.
And God make I able to take treatments. But you get cancer, you get for check every year.
So you plan for cancer in a salon or on a back and forth?
I don't really know.
Because one of the problems then with people who don't the other side for car the medical business.
Yes.
You know.
But wait till I talk the crazy thing.
Go ahead.
Where I can end of February.
Yeah.
Now I plant some flower seed there. Sunflower. I say I want to see them flower here with them boss.
Where then they go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I fast you know. They fly our boss like 2 months later. I plant potato leaf. I've been get one potato where I bring away inside all purple.
Okay.
I don't boss a planter. I say I want accident here. Now the first I don't fast here so.
So now farming they do?
Not to farming, not just small patch around the house. But
is it meditation or what? Or I mean creation, because I mean sometimes even like you say so, I they watch how things then they go.
Yes.
Our car look this stick, I see don't put small flower. The other time our car see don't go a little bit. Well, I like to see things go really.
Nah, so
you know.
Mickey look and say that me on create this, but what do you mean? That me on creativity this.
Yeah.
You know, while they watch them see and they grow are happy.
Yeah.
They mean I possibly can play with fashion small. Even though me na old now, I can make things and we design the way.
How much years you always say now?
Hey, look me, don't make clear talk.
We not mean so. Me and the all white fancy for so.
All. When you see you the talk, say you small way they listen to me. Don't say all.
And me na 50 something. 53 now.
Plenty people there now
So,
they can. No, not the talk, you know.
You go there 60 something.
No, I don't reach that day yet.
Oh.
Small bit, but
Anyway.
what they say? Plenty people there at the meet, then they say, I don't hear you from where small. And when they talk that day, I know say yes, you know.
Exactly. You know? Even me, sometimes when I go to a place, I don't listen to you from UN Radio. And UN Radio tonight is almost 20 years.
Yes.
So, you know.
And by the time UN Radio cab, you don't really sit down. You see?
So they can't talk about broadcasting and so on, but I just go feel a lot of people they watch me. And see Kagbo Abdullah say you are forever cherished boss. You made us feel proud as Sierra Leoneans. More blessings, sir. Ibrahim Waribe Ba say, two big general meets proud of you. Hassan Arouni, like seeing him with the puto hits na in head. Oh, I think the cap. In fact, I get actually about the dressing back because you like Flaman dressing.
Too much.
Okay. Saliu Mansarese, respect legendary. Umar M. Mansarese, na man we like fashion and nature bad. I don't follow up since 2006. Hassan Cecil Bangua say we are proud of you, sir. So now I don't know. You get connection with Fuller then?
Yes.
How?
From what small.
Okay.
You know sometimes you know what to make you lack certain person, certain, you know, culture.
Yeah.
But what happen, where I've been small, the area where I grow, Race Course Road, down under 5, where they can say now Akram.
Yeah.
All kind of nation there under, you know, Fuller, Timney. But the Fuller then are the more I've been get contact with. Yes. So one particular army in Cherno, I think I'll be all about 12.
Okay.
Cherno and me begin talk. Cherno the talk say, Marabu is a bit right, Arabic. In which them in send and go school.
Okay.
So let me help him for read and write English. But of course, 12 year I cannot a bit teach. But him he tell me about Fuller culture and Futa.
Okay.
So that talk though, they talk about Futa Jalon, the culture, they tell me, you know, it's so rich. Now I fall in love with Fuller culture. But I actually get sister the way, then a Fuller, one mama, then a Jalo. Okay. So this is a Jalo. Yes, then I said two Kadi and Memuna.
So now for you come on home get different wife them or how?
Well, my mama be married to Fuller.
Okay.
You know, after me daddy. Then me daddy said, my family is so mixed.
Big.
Yes. We get Mende, Shabro, Lebanese, Timni, Soso, Fuller, Madigo, Boku.
All right. Yes. So now let's talk about journalism and Sierra. You're a senior person. What do you think about broadcasting and journalism as a whole in Sierra Leone?
Well, I'm not going to say I know enough for give proper judgments.
Okay.
But I admire the progress what I see. Like what kind of this fantastic studio, so I call first.
Okay.
You know, today I've been go with somebody who go slick. You know, TV.
Yeah, by Hillcourt.
Yes, that's what I admire what I see. So I see progress. I see things in way positive.
Okay.
But the nitty-gritty, whether the reports right, are not really things that I know enough. You know.
What about the media laws then now? You know, cyber law, the recently the president don't pull the 1965 Public Order Act. What do you think about that?
I think so. Now, like that is on our progress because you know, say that particular one day, plenty way if government not pleased with you, then if we're able for use them. But the cyber law, them.
Well, a lot of things they were inside the cyber law back way, then cable only back.
Which is true, but you got to remember, say now, especially with social media.
Yeah.
Social media in a place, it good
okay.
It actually liberalize, it make the media landscape free, you know. But also social media in a place where they can use for damage possible, you know. But then they open to debate.
Okay. What do you think about social media and how young people they use social media?
Well, you get different,
especially salon people.
You get. You know, sometimes I get Chris thinking about plenty things there. Things the way some man go look vex for Akified and funny, you know.
Yeah.
I get in the way they look where they make a laugh.
Okay.
You know. I think it broad. You get all kinds of things. It's a mix. Sometimes you can see things where you really think, say, oh yes, this is good.
Yeah.
One time you can see things where you look, say, now pay this post here, so, you know, and it's not too nice. But now that we get.
All right. So you pension for just watch them flower then no more?
No. To be honest, why I left for work? Imagine you don't work 30 years, you do the same kind of work.
Yeah.
Why I left for work, me head spin out of control. I did lead on Sunday, I don't want grab.
Yeah.
I just want to let net come back no more. Because the thing you don't do, it's like an addiction.
Okay. You didn't miss her?
you did, at that point, I'm not being a misser, but it just start like they don't take you out of some drug.
Okay.
So you almost crazy. It take a long time for I pull myself out of that again. I don't want to walk. I don't want to do nothing. Whilst I sit here now, now there I can get a call from WHO boss now. Yeah?
Okay.
So they go like help them small bit with risk communication in this mpox outbreak we'll get now.
Yeah.
So I begin work back. I find out say it just start like I just step back into
the same thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long you plan for doing a contract? Or?
Now 1 month contract. I don't do now the second month I did pass so.
All right.
Maybe then go extend unto 3 months.